microphone and just see what is that noise.
Of course that happens.
So,
Of course that happens.
Who's got a bomb?
And that's how it starts. I guess no reset.
I'm not even gonna edit that out. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna leave that in there. All right, guys.
Do you want your mouse?
So this is the beginning. Austin, you want to play a quick tune?
Take
Take it away, bud.
What about like being silent for 5 seconds?
We'll do it at the end.
Okay.
Don't worry. And welcome. Dude.
Well, yeah, this is, I don't know.
Yeah. Just.
You guys don't like my
All right.
title, Austin.
All right. This is going to be our podcast.
Episode 2.
Yeah, with different casts.
Yep. We have your hosts, Kendall and Winston here. And then with us, we have Austin Teeter, the lovely man with the beautiful guitar. And
then the Edmondson family.
The actual radio talk show host, Lance Edmondson. And then we have Tryrel and Lux somewhere. All right. Nice hit.
No.
What's the first topic of today?
What is the first topic of today?
Well, last time what was the first topic last time?
I just know we ended
Best
on
board
Colts.
games of all time.
Best board games?
Monopoly.
All right,
No.
Your
guys.
friendships die.
Best board games
Oh, no,
of
sorry,
all
it's by far that.
time.
What?
Sorry.
Oh.
All right, guys.
No one's really sorry in the game of sorry.
Alright, I
So-
do it for fun.
Now, what is everybody's favorite board game of all time?
Monopoly.
You think so? I mean, I know after.
Risk.
Yeah. I've never
Or
really.
what about that Boy Scout game? You guys ever played that?
The Boy Scout game?
Are you talking
What are you
BS?
talking about?
No, not like the card game. There's this game where you get situations and what you're going to do in the woods.
What?
There's some pretty messed up
What?
situations, like a beehive falls on your tent, all kinds of weird stuff.
Oh, I played that with Evan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Never played that before in my life. He's a Boy Scout and never played that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an Eagle Scout. Never played it, but I like apples to apples quite a bit.
Okay, what about the worst board games of all time?
Let's see.
Worst.
Clue's really frustrating, but it's not like
It's not a bad game.
it's not a bad game, but
It's
it's just really frustrating.
Yeah.
What about Battleship?
That's
Uh,
frustrating.
I think
It's
like
it's fun for like a 5th grader.
no, my
but
favorite game is Apples to Apples.
That's what I said.
Oh.
See, he said he enjoyed apples to apples.
Cards Against Humanity is maybe what you're looking for because you're that type of guy.
I've never played it.
I've never played it either.
That's more your
Don't
type
worry.
of game.
Don't worry. We're on the same boat.
Okay.
Fist bump.
All right,
Alright, what about
Okay.
the worst gaming consoles ever made?
gaming
Gaming
consoles.
I'll tell you one of my favorite is the GameCube. All of them.
That's
Console. So you're going.
I'd have to say like Wii.
Wii was very popular when it first came out.
Yeah, when it first came out. What?
Well,
First year.
my Wii doesn't work.
We all
Well,
know we didn't.
Mine still does, but for some reason.
Well, when
the-
did you
the whole
get it
screen's black and
exactly?
white.
I got
question.
it. I got it a few years after the Wii came out. I
I
have
got
a
mine
black
like the
one.
month the Wii came out. 'Cause
Really?
my uncle had a hookup
Wow.
with the Wii's, but before they even came out in stores, and he just gave it to me.
Really?
He said he got it for like $400. You can probably find it for like $4 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. I mean, it has been. I think as of like this past week or something. It was 10 years ago that they came out.
For a Wii?
I heard that fact somewhere.
crap.
I don't know if it's.
Yeah, I got mine when I was about 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really crazy. It's like, but the thing is, I actually grew up on like the GameCube and 64, and it's crazy to think that the Wii's been around just as
Nintendo
long as my
64,
life.
the best game ever I've ever played is Beatles Racing.
Really?
Ocarina of Time on the GameCube.
See, I played that on the Nintendo 3DS, the Ocarina of Time, rather than the 64.
The one I spent the most time in was PS2.
Yeah.
PS2 Crash Bandicoot.
I played a lot of
Yeah.
Battlefront.
Yeah.
Crash
You guys are
Bandicoot.
talking PSs. I'm going Xbox 360. That's the
That's-
that's the deal I had. That was a console. Before that, it was Wii, and before that, it was Super Nintendo. I never got into much later.
What about Atari? Who here has played Atari?
I don't think I actually ever have.
Never.
Even though I could tell you
I have
games.
Never
Sorry.
have I ever.
I have played Atari. Straight up.
We could.
What?
We could what?
Never have I ever.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, be honest, guys. Never have I ever made love to a dog. Come on.
What are we?
Speak up.
What?
Uh,
Who has
That
done
took
it?
a twist and turn.
Who's done it? I guess I'm the only one. No, I'm just kidding.
We shouldn't give out our names, should we?
Nah, it's alright.
Get a bunch of random friend requests.
Dude, I mean, our 9 subs are gonna like
because
fangirl it up.
Because Kendall forgot to do it. Shout out to it's Austin Teeter on YouTube. Watch his videos.
Watch him get wrecked
Wow.
by a bike.
Do you actually have some videos?
I actually have some videos. I
Yeah.
have one where I was in the junior high and I let a bike run over my nuts.
I remember whenever that came out. That was a big deal.
It got more
That's
views
the video.
than this.
It got enough views in Eagles.
Yeah.
It's gotten over, I think, almost 300 views now.
Really?
Like, it's still getting views.
I put it on iFunny and it blew up on iFunny mostly.
It really did?
There's a lot of hate comments. Like, this
Okay.
kid must not want kids.
Not then.
Not then.
Gosh. Okay.
So how do you actually play Never Have I Ever? Do you say something that you've
Well-
actually done and then say Never Have I Ever, like, sucked my own toes or something?
I don't know. I'm gonna look
I actually
up.
have a cousin that did that.
He's
Well-
from Arkansas, folks.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
really.
know.
Oh. Never mind then.
Same difference? No, just kidding.
Hmm.
You want to know one messed up story? We were at the junior high track meet this year. And I'm sitting here making fun of people, acting like a country kid.
On the intercom?
No, just while working the shot put ring. And our teacher, Mrs. George, standing there. And I was like, the only thing people from Texas are good at is riding horses, working cattle, and being losers. This was before I knew she was from Texas. That was a pretty awkward moment.
Yeah, I don't think.
Let's see. So now we could ask questions that are very like introspective, like
Or personal?
drug questions.
What? Oh, you're talking about
relationship questions.
No, I can't do that.
Color of hair,
Not on podcasts.
toenails.
It's just weird.
Toenails.
What about toenails?
I have one that's about a 1/4 inch long right now.
I have an ingrown hair on my big toe.
I cut my toenails yesterday.
Look at that. That's an ingrown hair that needs to get out.
As you can tell, these socks are brand new.
Oh.
The hole is very pristine.
I got
Whoops.
mad one day, so while I was putting on my socks, when I pulled them up, I ripped them.
With your toenail?
No, like with my
Really?
hands.
Oh.
All right. So now, Lance, you're the radio broadcast host. You're the one that's a professional in this. So now we will take.
We have a
break.
short man at the door,
All right.
and he's asking
Never mind,
his
we lost
family.
him.
And now let's throw this back to our sponsors.
We don't have any sponsors.
Subway.
Subway, I will.
You can't speak for him. Don't do it. Don't even try.
I'm speaking for him.
No, dude. It's serious.
This is
Shouldn't do it.
a kid who works at Cimarron, Kansas Subway.
Teeter. You can't do that. You'll
I
get
can
in
do
trouble.
it. Nope.
No, you could get fired. And
I don't.
sued.
Well,
you shouldn't do
I
it.
just put my 2 weeks in yesterday, so I'm not too worried about getting fired.
Oh, okay.
What did I say?
Yeah. We'll just say that whatever this guy says does not represent the views of the Subway Corporation.
It does. Don't listen to him, folks. I'm speaking for Subway. Jared, if you can hear me. Oh, wait, you can't because you're in prison. He started and ended his career trying to get into small pants.
God.
Wow.
He started and ended his career eating footlongs.
What? What?
Think about it.
I
know what you mean.
but
How did he start his career like that?
He ate footlongs.
how old is he?
But-
Good question.
How old is he now?
Let's see. Look up average age of pedophiles.
I don't want to. Hey, Lux. are
Speaking
you
of
gonna join us?
pedophiles, the man himself, Lux, is in
Little
the
kids,
building.
man, I can tell you everything about them.
Okay,
Really?
let's keep this clean. We have small kids.
small
Lux,
ears.
we try to keep this unrated, alright?
Unrated. As in Cinemax.
Yep.
Not Skinamax?
Alright.
I guess I could do something that's not.
Folks, if you don't know Lux, currently he is naked.
He has no clothes on, because that's what
I'm
naked
trying not
means.
to look.
I am trying to look.
His body, pristine as it is. bulges out.
Chiseled.
His muscles are defined. He obviously works out.
How does the
And he obviously waxes too.
Yeah,
He
wax.
obviously eats McDonald's all day too.
And still has a great body to show for it.
No, it's more Wendy's than McDonald's.
Yeah, you do have to take care of yourself.
Yeah, so we get those little kids.
Man.
Anybody in the ages between 10 and 15? You might have yourself a date.
I'll find you out. I might offer some candy.
Yep, he is
If you're
single
interested.
and ready to mingle, unless
If the FBI
Unless
is
he sees
listening
a
to this,
lifeguard.
this is a complete joke.
please.
Yeah.
In no way is it supposed to be taken seriously.
But if you are not the FBI,
But wink wink.
then take this seriously.
But if you are the FBI, do not take this
What
seriously.
happened to
Seriously,
our
just consider
podcast?
this. But in all seriousness, though, Lux is single and ready to mingle, and unless you are a lifeguard, then he's probably not
Actually, Lux is not currently single.
I'm very single.
He's not single, folks.
He's very
Don't comment
Hey.
on this for his number.
I'm
'cause
very, very
he
single.
is taken.
Nope, single as
Take-
Like in the movie?
Like in the movie.
That's a good movie.
Welcome back, Lance, from hibernation. It was a good 3 minutes.
Hey,
since
that
you
could
were
be our
gone.
name, Hibernation Station.
Hey.
A lot better than the Vine of Grapes. And
Thanks, man.
The Battle of the Minds. Duke it out.
I like where our minds wander.
Where our minds wander. Oh yeah,
Where-
you guys.
It makes me think of an acid trip, which is exactly what our logo represents. A
Yeah.
complete acid trip.
So why didn't Josh come?
I don't know.
He
Josh
said he was at the
busy.
shop or something?
Yeah, he was at the shop. Wink, wink. Air quotes. Yeah, he's gonna listen to it. I hope though.
well,
See
you
what he
know.
hear what he missed out on.
If only we were streaming this live, and Josh could listen to it right now.
Who would be listening to us our live stream? Who?
My mom.
Would she appreciate us talking about these things?
This is gonna make for awkward conversations in Spanish.
Well, so let's brainstorm here. What kind of things should we talk about in this podcast? Any suggestions from our? Let's
We should
see.
tell Kendall about
we have
Eldrazi.
five people here.
Alright, let's play some Would You Rather.
What?
Would you rather?
So much of the subject to
honestly
talk
think
about
it's
is now
good.
going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
game time.
Would you rather have no fingers or no toes?
No toes.
Well,
No, I would rather have no fingers.
Why?
dude, you can't write. You can't
Who
type.
cares? I don't want to write and type.
You
I
can't.
want to run.
You can't shoot a gun. You can't
Can't
write.
text.
You can't type.
Lance,
you can't text.
You can learn kickboxing though, so I guess you can defend yourself.
I mean, I guess you could try and write with your toes. But
You
it's
could
like-
learn kickboxing with no toes.
Like, why does he need to type whenever he can just do it like with his voice?
But you'll lose balance
You know?
if you lose your toes.
Bounce
And
bracelets.
you'll lose your life if you lose your fingers.
I would just get a
I
prosthetic.
don't care about my fingers as much as my toes.
Imagine walking up to a girl and be like, "Can I have your number?" And just have it stubs up.
Here, I've got my phone on you. It's got Siri.
Or
on
you're
it.
trying to do some like first grader math and you go to count your fingers and they're not there. 1, 2.
Shit.
Then
You have to go to your toes.
you have to go to your toes.
And take your shoes off.
Take your
Make it
shoes
awkward
off.
for everyone
Make it
else in the
awkward for
room.
everyone.
I don't think I would actually do that. I would just count my palms multiple times. Just to
How
help
would you
with
clap?
self-confidence.
Actually, you could clap still.
You'd be
It's
like,
just palms.
It'd be like,
be like an otter. An otter. Throw him the ball. Let's see.
say you wanted to just go pick yourself up an apple.
What do I need to pick myself? I
No,
want
you
to
use
be.
both hands
I want
for
to be
that.
an apple baller. Okay. I'm gonna
Okay,
pick
what
that
if you
sucker
want
up
to? What
with
if you
my
want to eat
teeth.
some good nachos?
Good
It's gonna be
nachos?
one
I'm not a
messy
fan of
mess.
nachos.
Say you're sharing nachos with your buddies, and then you take your 2 stubs and just like
You know,
grab yourself some chips.
let's say you wanted to, like, give your girlfriend some food, Feed her. You want to,
Like on anime?
Like
Yeah,
whenever
like-
you chain her up in your closet and you just like bring her a plate of food, how are you gonna do that anymore?
You're holding her captive for her life. She's yelling for help, and you're trying to feed her to keep her alive.
Yeah, you can
How
still
are you
backhand
going
her.
to give her food if you don't have fingers?
One, I wouldn't be doing such a thing, and I would have came up with a mechanism to actually.
Whoa! This has got real creepy.
Pervert! Hold on.
You heard it yourself here, folks.
Do you know?
We would build
people are creative.
this?
Lance has multiple girls chained up in his closet as we speak.
This is
And
premeditated.
he has devices to
This
feed
is
them.
premeditated. Oh gosh. The humanity.
No. Here's the real question: is who would build it? I mean, like you have no hands.
Well, so much for friends then.
Well, see,
What friend is gonna be like, oh yeah, you have a girl chained up in your closet?
Yeah, why would I even have
He's
a girl
like,
chained up on my
he's like, yeah, bro. Let me help you out.
I need an auto feeding device that requires just like the push of a palm to do it. I mean,
But
why
then
do you want
you have to build the device.
Yeah. Why do you want to build this in your closet, friends? It's like reasons.
Hey, Tryrel.
The man with the tiny nipples is here.
Nice
I got a bigger
shirt.
dick than
Just
you.
kidding. You don't have one. Whoa.
Oh. I don't know where to go.
All right.
Well, at least it shut off.
Well, it's undisputed.
Well, Tryrel, would you rather have no fingers or no toes?
Or could you like do half fingers and half
No.
toes?
Or would you be like
It's all or
Lance and
nothing.
rather have a girl chained up in your closet?
Oh my gosh. I'm strictly annoyed now.
We're not supposed to get annoyed on these podcasts.
Well, now I am, so.
Well, that got interesting. So, Lance would like to chain women up in his closet, but hopefully the FBI isn't listening. But aside from that, I feel like it was a pretty good conversation of Would You Rather. Now, should I look any up? Any Would You Rathers, or do you have any more, Austin?
Trying to
More
think.
would you rather is more creative.
So it has to be rated.
What's on top
Has
of
to be
your head.
rated.
Would you rather, now take this one into consideration,
Nice vape.
be the ugliest human on Earth, or have your sex change after every time you sneeze? So one day you wake up as a boy.
Ugliest person on earth.
I would do the sex change thing. That'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be kind of cool. But what happens if you got a disorder where you sneezed and you just stayed the opposite sex for the rest of your life?
Well, you're constantly switching in between sexes.
No. What if it was like a loophole and you only sneezed once in your life? And it was like halfway through your life, and that was the first time you ever sneezed.
That'd be
What the hell was that?
And you didn't know about your this disorder.
So then you wake up in the morning and it's like a bad 90s movie.
Like Freaky Friday?
Yeah.
Anybody ever seen that
it would
movie?
be Freaky Friday.
That is a freaky movie.
Alright. So, would you rather save the life of a starving African child that you will never meet, or have an actual working lightsaber?
An actual working lightsaber?
Yeah, exactly. Lightsaber.
Yeah.
Wait.
Easy. What color would your lightsaber be? Is what you're supposed to ask.
Wait! There's a kid in Africa starving.
So what? They're always starving.
Oh!
Where's the empathy?
Well,
Lux has
What are you gonna do with that lightsaber? Go cut him down a mango tree and...
no. Just show your cool friends, like, hey, don't mess with me.
One, you'd make a lot of money for
Yeah.
this real life lightsaber, so you could save a whole bunch of little
See,
African
this is what I
kids.
said in the car, and like nobody
I
listened to me.
don't think that's a loophole. Lance.
I don't think it's a
Sorry.
loophole.
Yeah, like,
okay,
Well, I'm sorry.
let's-
I would have
let's-
the
let's-
only working lightsaber
let's
in the
switch-
world, and somebody would try to get the
let's
technology.
switch this.
Sell it, whatever.
Let's switch this joke around and say, would you rather have the only working lightsaber in the world and never be able to show it to anybody?
But then how would
Okay.
you kill anyone?
Well, technically, you would be able to kill everybody because then you would.
Oh,
technically
What
have
if it's
to-
like stuck
No
in a rock,
survive.
just like that SpongeBob episode?
Yeah.
No survivors, or
What the?
actually the Sword and Stone with Arthur.
Yeah.
Who watches that? Be honest here.
I do.
I watched that.
About 4 people just raised their hands. You're outnumbered.
4 out of 6, me and Kendall are normal.
Yep.
Oh.
No, you just don't watch Disney.
No.
Yeah.
I watch Disney.
Get a life.
How much Disney? How old of Disney?
I watched
I used
the
to watch
oldest
it.
of old Disneys.
What?
Which is what?
Like
Beauty and the
Sweet
Beast.
Life on Deck,
No, that's
Toy Story 1, Nemo.
the oldest is like Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. I thought.
It is.
I've
the
seen
oldest.
that.
It
Everyone-
Mickey Mouse cartoons, Tom and Jerry. That's
Dude.
That, I don't even.
I don't
that's
believe
not
those
Disney.
are even-
That's Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Dude, we watched all the way up to Steamboat Will.
Have you guys seen the Black Cauldron?
Yeah.
Huh?
I have.
Yeah, Black Collagen is probably the sketchiest one.
I
of
like
them
that
all.
one.
I saw all
Really
of those
good.
old ones.
It's a good movie. We
Have
actually
you heard
it.
some of the
Awesome.
racist conspiracies?
About the Black Cauldron?
What? No.
No,
I'm talking about like Marlboro cigarettes.
no, I haven't
What?
heard about that.
That
How the hell did we get on this subject?
He didn't like the subject of Disney, so he went to Marlboro cigarettes.
I don't smoke, folks. I swear. Anyways, Marlboro cigarettes, their package makes 3 Ks in a row if you look at it just right. And then, if you look at the lines at the very bottom of the package, it's 2 horses. If you look right in between the 2 horses' legs, it looks exactly like 2 clan members. Not even kidding.
Really?
It's a serious
You know-
conspiracy.
I'm not even going to start about cults or secret organizations
Yeah,
right
that
now.
was last episode,
Yeah.
Austin.
Okay, what about JFK? Do you guys believe that there was 2 shooters?
You had a chance to be here last episode and you didn't take it.
I don't care. We're not talking about
Stop living in the
cults.
past.
We're talking about conspiracies.
Well,
Conspiracies.
they're
I'm not a
kinda
big
pretty
fan of
linked if
conspiracies.
you want to start
They're
talking about
interesting to
Bohemian
talk
Grove.
about, but I'm not a big fan.
the thing is, it's kind of in a way, it's kind of silly to debate things that happen like that because it's like, I mean, no matter what, he died.
Yeah,
If you're
it
gonna
happened.
debate-
You can't change it.
Well, it's
But
like-
what if there's a free man right now? Well, I mean, he's obviously dead by now, but what if there's a guy that got away with killing JFK?
Then he got
So
away.
what? He got away. What are we gonna do about it?
I'm all for the legal system catching them down.
Okay. There's
but-
this guy that's randomly killed at JFK, and he's happy about it, and he just died, probably not alive anymore, as you said.
Yeah,
And
that cop truck.
what are you gonna do about
What
it?
if the government knew about the second killer, but obviously they haven't released him? Does that not bother you that the government hides stuff like that from you?
Oh, you just can't change it, man. That's how the government
Area
is.
51.
I'm perfectly okay with just saying.
So you're just gonna say,
I live in this world. I'm just gonna live it out and just see how
Well,
the choices
this crap
of the world
happens.
go.
Did you kill
It's
JFK?
like 1 to 4.
I think Stephen King wrote a book about this.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. Austin, quit coughing.
God.
Gosh. I thought you didn't smoke.
only on days that end in wine.
Alright, guys.
Well,
Okay.
Would you rather go fishing for the rest of your life or have unlimited money?
Unlimited money.
unlimited money. I'm not a
Then-
big fan of fishing.
Fishing
Yeah.
is
I'm
life.
the worst at. I have worst fishing luck in the world. I went on my a long time ago. It was a summer trip with family, and the night I got there, I was perfectly healthy. The next morning, I was as sick as a dog. Later that week, I had my appendix taken out. But before I left the campsite, I went out fishing because it was the only time I could. And I caught a fish that was not even 3 inches
Wait a
long.
minute. You just said you had your appendix taken out?
Yes, I did.
Wow, that was random.
Well, no, that's what
How
got me
does this
sick.
have to do with fishing?
No, that's what got me sick. So, but the part of the fact is I built up to where the only time I go fishing,
You get your appendix removed.
no, I got a
Okay.
fish that was not even 3 inches long.
You have to build your way up. Nobody can just.
Okay, and then
Get
the next
Beyonce
trip
on
I
the
had,
first
I
day.
never even got touched by a freaking fish.
Well, that's Kendall and I on our camping trip. Lux caught 1 fish.
I never even had a fish.
Because
on
I
hook.
taught him everything.
Yeah, this guy likes to boast about nothing.
I like to boast about everything.
Alright, Ben Kenobi.
Should I do that one, Lux?
I can catch a fish in a bathtub where there's no fish in it.
Did you have 0 while Lux had 7?
What? I've never gone and caught a
He's
zero.
caught in 2. Whenever I
2.
caught 7.
I think Austin would have a funny
So if you taught him everything, how'd he catch more than you?
Because I taught him, and I also like to go for the bigger fish.
Alright.
That was me yesterday.
And I beat him. Go
Because you
fish.
got the
Which-
smaller fish, and I did catch the bigger fish.
Tomorrow we're going out, and we're going to see who catches the biggest fish.
By the way, though, I caught 2 fish at once. Did we tell you about that, Austin?
We
That
you
sounds
told me
very
about
interesting.
I told you last night, or 2 nights ago or something, or last night, or
Yeah, it was 2 nights ago.
last morning, yesterday morning. Zean Cox, my man.
Zean Cox is here.
The
And
buffest
that's
man
CLX.
alive.
The
Not
one time
CLX.
you'll ever see this kid. Zean, if
Wow,
you don't
here.
currently know, we're having a podcast. As you can see, this will be on
Wait, what?
YouTube. Yep. Microphone's right here. We're having a podcast.
Open mic.
Alright.
Open mic
Open
night. It's
talk
called
every
the
single day.
Hibernation Conversation.
No, it's not.
no.
Just stop.
Then what
Just
is it
stop.
called?
It's what they're titled it,
Yeah.
and it is.
Yes, it is.
Where our minds
That's what it's
wander.
called?
Wander.
Where your
Like,
mind...
do we want to change
Where
titles
our
each episode?
Hibernation conversation.
No,
we'll
that's
stick with
stupid.
We could.
Yeah, like
You just mine, I'm just in yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you define stupid? It's just a thing.
We look at your picture in the
I mean,
dictionary.
honestly, my opinion of what the name should be.
Stupid people don't know that they're stupid. That's the whole thing. Like, even if they do, they won't believe
Okay, but
it.
what is stupid?
Obviously, Joe Rogan.
It's relative
It's relative to what?
to the beholder. It's the point
That's
of
state
view.
of mind.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
point of view, so therefore it's another opinion. Opinions are like buttholes. Nobody wants to hear them. They all stink.
And everybody's got one.
But we can't just
Take a
speak
little.
facts. I mean, like, this whole thing's been opinion the whole time.
Well, let's start speaking facts. Fact, Zean is the buffest guy in the world.
Zean's shirt is ripping off his body.
Currently.
It's not even my shirt.
It's a triple XL and he's still ripping it.
All right.
Ladies, he is also taken along with Lux.
I'm not taken.
Lux is taken.
Look.
What do you
Don't
call
try
it?
to get his number because he's taken.
His number is
1-800 taken. Hashtag taken. If you did not get that, it's 1-800 taken, not single. Hashtag taken.
call now in the next 5 minutes.
And he will still be taken.
But hurry.
Because he's still taken.
Before Lux runs out.
But he can't run out because he's already run out. Because he's taken.
So many
you know-
takens in the same sentence.
You know,
It's
speaking
retarded.
of taken,
What is retarded?
Oh,
You
God.
can't just use that. You can't just be
And I
like,
thought I was
so
bad
many
about
takens
Colts.
in a sentence is retarded.
So many takens
Is
is
taken-
irrelevant.
is the
that
word taken-
is no longer
Is
needed.
the word taken really mentally challenged? Or are you just putting
Oh my gosh, it's irrelevant. Better word for you?
irrelevant? That
It's
sounds
no
better.
longer relevant.
thinking
It's been
this
used
could be
so
the
many
next one.
times.
yeah. Do you want to do it?
Would you rather have the crush of your dreams or be dating a celebrity that hates you?
That's not the would you
No.
rather.
It's just a celebrity of your choice.
Yeah.
Celebrity of your choice that hates you.
But
That
you,
hates you? That's not. No.
that's,
That's not part of the question. He keeps saying that, but it's not true.
yeah. It's of your choice.
1-800 taken. Call in now, folks.
Oh, gosh.
Wait, T-A-K. We need one more word. Taken.
Taken X.
Taken XXX.
Taken XL.
Taken
X.
extra large pills for my
No.
toenail. What?
Okay, but then would you rather? Would you have the crush of your dreams or the celebrity of choice?
What would you
Celebrity
do?
of choice, Dave Franco. Hottest man alive.
Crush of my dreams.
Let's
I
see.
would go gay for that man.
Girls of my dreams. Definitely.
It's my crush. I'm not gonna go with the celebrity because that's a lot of
Well, Lars-
social media that I'm not in.
Plus, they're high maintenance most of the time.
Oh,
Gentlemen,
yeah.
if you're listening
And they're
to this,
spenders.
Zian just whispered in my
I don't want
ear
to be a
and told me
trophy.
that
A trophy.
he
dude.
secretly wants a celebrity.
What about you, Lux?
He's already taken. It doesn't matter
Celebrity.
what his answer is. He's already taken.
Oh gosh.
He's already got a celebrity and the crush of his dreams in his heart.
Does that mean
Yeah,
he's
he
a
does
stalker?
have a celebrity in there.
Currently,
He's a celebrity stalker. Yeah.
he's slipping on his proposal ring currently, so obviously he's taken. No, I'm not
So
taken.
what?
He's taken.
Lux, when does the child do?
There's no child. There's nothing happening. He's taken.
Oh gosh.
Taken and bound with a chain and ball.
That's you, my friend.
Oh!
Shots were fired in this room,
I'm not even going to deny it.
No.
and Winston took them directly in the heart.
And then you could see the trickle of life drip down the wound.
Okay, it just got deep. Let's start
Wow.
talking poems.
Holmes.
Do you ever feel like a fan flying away in a tornado?
This isn't. That's not a poem. Stop it.
As you're still spinning,
I am going to kick you.
and you hit a pig.
I'll join you.
Yeah.
They're getting mad because I'm proving facts.
No, because you cannot
You
rhyme.
are proving
And
facts. You're boasting
because,
words.
because Lance called
Exactly.
taken retarded.
Oh my god. Retarded. State of mind. Pointless. Oh. Pointless.
So
Irrelevant.
retarded kids are pointless. It's like
No.
I have a
Oh
retarded
my
kid.
gosh, he
It's
is
pointless.
shifting words and putting words in my mouth. I'm gonna.
What is the definition of the word retarded?
Wait, why were we
It is
talking about
mentally challenged or mentally disabled.
I don't even. There's nothing to say about
Why
that.
do you care? What? Are you,
How is the word taken
What are you-
mentally disabled?
what are you trying to prove?
Taken is nothing but a
Why are we on this?
It's a word.
He's still been on the same
He's
subject
still in
for the
denial.
past like 15 minutes.
Denial. Denial over what?
I don't know exactly about what. Tell me.
He is no longer
Stop trying to
relevant
redefine
to
retarded.
the conversation.
I'm no longer relevant. Has this conversation been any?
This conversation
Of
was
any-
retarded.
Well, no, we were having the conversation, and then you go back to taking.
See now,
Retarded.
did you just hear what Zean said? He said this conversation is retarded.
Well,
now
see,
this,
I was being a smart
this
ass. I was
conversation,
being a smart ass.
this conversation is mentally challenged. Therefore, we all are retards.
I think I'm.
Thank goodness. There
I don't
is
know
no
if anyone can disprove it.
No one can disprove it because what does retarded mean?
I think Lux
Mentally
is
challenged.
the only one that has
Perspective.
a chance to disprove it.
Yeah.
It's all
He hasn't talked.
Since he's taken.
it's all an opinion.
Since Lux is taken, he's the smartest.
These two are taken.
So is he.
Not like
So
you.
is he.
Not like you.
So is Austin. Austin, Winston, and Zean are taken.
Winston's having a kid.
Well, that's enough said.
I didn't think this
Damn!
was
That's
the second
shaking.
podcast.
It's time to end the podcast.
Oh, God.
The things just got heavy, guys. I'm sorry, but I didn't think this would happen. Second podcast. I was thinking more like 35th or 37th. Yeah. Let's end.
It's a good
All
thing
right.
nobody knows.
All right,
our
we're
age.
gonna get a little personal.
So
Why?
What were you thinking on the name?
I'm not answering this here.
This is not a public thing. It's more
Yeah.
of
would you rather mentally never
Right.
age or physically never
Right.
age?
physically.
Mentally never age.
Wait, but then
Wait,
you'd be
wait,
stuck
it
at
was
1 year old and you'd be
mentally
like,
Yeah.
I thought
go, hand me my breast milk.
Still with your like 6-pack and
6-pack, you'd be a 21-year-old stuck.
oh
an
man.
81-year-old's mind. in a
But
21-year-old.
imagine physically never aging. So you're like,
Then you're just literally a baby and you're like, yes, I am as smart as Albert Einstein. I have solved all these physical
he's like
equations.
he's like a hustler at 1 foot
Yeah,
tall.
mentally would probably be. I've
Basically, the only job you'd get
Either way, you're never going to get a
with that,
girlfriend.
like later on, like when
Taxi
your mind
driver.
goes, is being
you know,
a
you
porn
won't get a
star.
girlfriend.
That's
That's
it.
not true. There
Yeah.
are smart ladies out there that would go out with you. Smart man.
But you have to think, you're a foot tall. You
What?
physically have never
What?
changed.
Oh.
So who's going to go out with a little baby?
Either way,
What?
you're screwed.
Okay, hold on. What was the famous actor that died at like 40? And he was like the size of a kid for like until he was 20.
Kevin Hart?
Wrong.
He's still the size of a
I
kid.
think he's still alive, bud. Prince just died though.
Yeah, he
Who's
died.
Prince?
He's an MC rapper. He also
No
He
wonder
was
I know
known
him.
for
I
having
seen
both
a
a wife
comment-
and a husband.
I seen a comment on
At the same
MTV
time.
that said,
Yep.
Prince
Wow.
made me feel confident in my sexuality. Or his sexuality preference. I don't know how a music artist can make you feel confident in your sexuality
Because he had both a
preference.
wife and a husband.
Because they never had
He
real
didn't-
parents.
You should not feel
He didn't-
confident if you have both a wife and husband. That's
He
cheating.
never figured out whether he was a boy or a girl.
Or whether he wanted
Look,
to do
Dad,
it
if you
or
got a
not.
schlong dong, you're a boy. If you got a you're a girl.
if you got a Jimmy John,
A Jimmy John, a slim stick, a chain and ball.
Oh
If
god.
you only have a chain and one ball, you
I'm
might want to
sorry.
check that out.
even just a
Your
chain,
parents
man.
may have become a cult when you were younger, and that's
You may be from Arkansas.
no.
Oh
We're
god.
getting into Arkansas jokes.
Hashtag incest.
Where did
Hashtag taken. All you incest that are in Arkansas thinking about Lux, he's
Why
taken.
would it say such a thing?
The title will be taken.
Xbox One or PS4.
Why?
Go on the one. The
Let's
one.
charge my phone.
You're getting awfully close to the mic.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, poor gentleman.
What's
getting-
that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Oh, here's this if you need. Because I need to sit with it.
Alright, guys. So how's life?
Plug it into the side of my wall.
Are we gonna edit this part out from the silence?
How's life
Well,
Like this?
y-
Just
probably.
not.
Oh,
Is it-
How's
is that
life?
my fart in it?
You just asked me how life was going because I
Don't do
really
that.
want to tell them right
Speaking
now.
that. You speaking that, Zean?
Just drop it.
Zean, no.
There you go. Are you gonna
Zean
sit over
is the
there, man?
definition of a buff man stuck in a 2-year-old. Stuck in a 2-year-old.
12-year-old.
Just set down the clothes
Not
if you
2.
want.
It's 12.
Just don't fake.
Have you ever done anything illegal?
Nope.
No.
What is illegal?
Illegal?
Well,
Illegal.
I am an Eagle Scout, so I uphold the law to the highest authority.
No, you don't. You just
Of an
follow the
eagle?
law like a little goody Eagle Scout.
Whoa! Shots are fired at Kendall. Bull.
And the Boy Scout Society.
How
Okay,
does
so
your
think
cover?
about it though. Think about it though. Whenever an Eagle Scout gets older, does that make the Eagle Scouts a bald eagle?
That was the worst joke I
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they deserve
I mean,
that
it was
pause.
like so bad. There was no reaction.
I mean, my old Scoutmaster posted it on Facebook, so I was like, I thought it was kind of funny.
The Sahara Desert is not as dry as that joke, Kendall. I'm gonna need a gallon of milk to drink that joke down with.
Oh gosh.
No,
It's
make that,
okay.
make that a
See,
gallon of lube.
I think it
because
was probably
milk
funny
wouldn't
to you. Kendall, it was probably funny to you because it was from your scout leader. Say, I don't know the terms of Boy Scouts
Zean, would you like to
or
tell him?
titles or thank you.
Zean has the greatest joke alive. Let him tell it.
What?
That's the joke.
Tell him it, Zean.
He already did.
You want to hear him do it again?
Okay, here, I'll tell the joke for Zean. What do you call a cow with no legs? It's called ground beef. That was the funniest
That
joke.
was almost.
What do you
Dry
call
Skittles
a
joke.
cow with 2 legs?
Leg beef!
I'm sorry, guys. I can't do this. I couldn't even muster a smile during that.
Winston is currently putting a 9mm in his mouth, thinking what is life after those 2 jokes because they were so
No,
funny.
Shrek is love.
That was
Shrek is life.
worse. That was worse.
Why
than
is Shrek life? Because he has so many kids?
No,
He's an
no.
ogre.
The jokes after the fact that the jokes are so dry is what's funnier than the joke.
You obviously need to know what Shrek is.
Apparently he's life.
Can we like play videos? You know,
What do you mean? Like, I could bring my laptop.
Who
What
can hear this?
like play the audio.
Like,
Play the audio.
do you mean you could?
what
do
is
this?
this for?
Our,
Well, you can
our
listen
fan base.
Yeah, our 9
Do we have
viewers.
fans?
Yeah, we have
YouTube
fans.
channel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is this live? Like, people listen to this live or is
I
it?
don't know. It might be.
It's not.
we don't have enough
Or is it
fans
just
to be
like-
live
It's a
streaming.
recording.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the same thing though.
I think people are gonna shut this off by like the first 10 seconds.
and then
Like,
people
what?
can just hear it over
Oh,
and
no.
over again.
They
Yeah.
got people listening to it all the time.
Okay, but the reason you guys haven't gotten so many views is because the person has to watch the video all the way through for you to get a view.
Wait, do they?
You
Yes.
sure about that?
Just make them like 10 seconds.
Because trust me, I watched my own YouTube video, clicked it off halfway, views stayed the same. Watched the video all the way,
Well, maybe because it's your video.
ended it, and I looked at my profile again, and I got one more view.
I believe. I'm gonna say it was Zean's theory.
What's the theory?
Well, he watched it through and clicked off.
You get your own views if you watch them, but who's gonna watch their own video a million times?
What would be the point?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe 1,000.
Seriously, the joke would get dead. It'd be dead after 10.
Exactly.
Doing something so many times eventually gets old.
By the way, Lux.
That's why you play
Lux
and
is
leave.
Crack cocaine never gets old.
Cocaine
Ice
crack.
cream
gets
got old for
used.
me.
Ice cream and crack are 2 different things.
Yes, one's an addiction, the other is just a.
The other one can be an addiction.
I feel like both are equally addicting.
Ah,
Trust me, I've tried both.
that is a theory to be
Extensively.
tested some other time.
I've actually tried both
Yeah.
at the same time.
It works well.
It does. Because you get a little hot when you're high off of crack.
Oh gosh,
And you also get a little cold when you're high on ice cream.
none of these facts are true.
So whenever you're high
Oh,
off
really?
whenever you're high
Why
off
do you
of
say
coke,
that?
you're just normal.
Well, I'm saying this because I know the people. The sayings they're saying are completely. not
Alright, Lance does crack.
No, he doesn't.
Hey guys.
Sorry.
You guys want to hear? You guys want to hear
Yeah.
a secret? Lux is still taken.
Oh my gosh.
You guys want to know the woman of his dreams? You'll have to come back next episode.
And now, a proud message from our sponsors.
We have no sponsors, sorry.
Subway.
Eat.
What?
It's not fresh.
Eat Friss. See what I did there?
Eat
You changed the
Frisk.
slogan up a little bit. Subway.
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 Maybe we should start a company and sponsor ourselves.
We could. Then people could think that we're actually
Legitimate?
happening. Yeah,
Yeah.
happening.
Legitimate.
Would we pay ourselves? Like,
Hey, do you know it's possible to lead a cow upstairs but not downstairs?
I can leave that cow downstairs real quick. It's just gonna take a little tugging.
The funny thing.
A crocodile cannot sting its tongue out.
A crocodile cannot get AIDS.
On average, 100 people choke to death on ballpoint pens every year.
How many?
100 on average.
Somebody's trying to get good.
Wait a minute. So it doesn't say how many ballpoint pens, right?
Nope.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
That
In
is
10 minutes, a hurricane releases more energy than all the world's nuclear power weapons combined.
Oh, that's an interesting fact.
But they're
That is
inconsistent.
crazy. Only 1 person in 2 billion will live to be 116 or older.
Lance, get it, boy.
No, it's gonna be Mr. Beery.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
Well,
A snail can sleep for 3 years.
Straight.
so can Austin.
I don't know. What?
Lucky.
No word in the English language rhymes with the word month.
Month?
Cunt.
No, that's wrong. Same with
No.
orange.
Orange. Orange.
Door.
The dot over the letter I, you know the little dot on
Yeah.
Yeah.
the, is called a tittle.
You're a tittle.
It's called a tittle.
You're a tittle-bit loser.
The pound key on your keyboard is called a octotroph.
You're an octodrop.
Americans on average eat
Your mom's
18
not
acres of
Trump.
pizza every day.
Does anybody know what the tip of the shoelace is?
Aglet.
Yeah.
Lucifer. A-G-L-E-T. Don't forget.
CAMPFIRE. This is the campfire song.
No, stop it. We don't do that here. We don't do that here.
SpongeBob is a cult. That was last episode.
Yeah. What? Could you think that Santa Claus is a cult?
He sneaks into your house.
No, the Easter Bunny is.
Stop. Okay,
Yeah.
we're getting on cults again. Sorry, guys.
Gosh.
Dude, we
Nobody's
all
gonna
about
watch this
that
video
vote.
all the way through.
No, they're gonna listen
If
to
you're
it.
still listening, go buy yourself a fishing pole and get a life.
Now, if you had
No,
the time,
don't-
you'd edit that out.
Yeah,
Edit, like,
we
all
could.
the dumb
But no one
stuff.
else was talking.
we should get a soundboard. For sound
Soundboards. I think you could probably find one.
We don't need sound effects. We got our mouths.
And our guitar.
Well, see, like, you could
I learned how to play what it's
you
like.
could
to realize.
amplify the mic from this right here, but since you have your computer right there, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
But more of a soundboard is just over basically live. If you're getting too hot on there, then you can decrease the volume on the mic, or you can. It's a lot of different stuff that I know, or like transfer over. It's a lot of like I can think of things what to do with the soundboard because I used one on a couple of my radio shows, but doing so it's.
Hey, since you're doing this on radio shows, do you know what happened to 93.9?
93.9, I do not know,
Because-
other than the fact that I think they had short of viewers. They
Oh,
didn't
no.
feel like their sponsorships were
They had
enough.
they had the entire male demographic though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I listened to them. all
But I
the
think
time.
I didn't think they were okay with that because the whole male demographic. This is just a theory. I don't know exactly, but it was probably due to the viewers. They didn't have enough viewers. They didn't have enough sponsors. And so they were just like, okay, let's just try to get more sponsors, get into the new age with kids. And as the situation went, they went from rock to pop.
Instantly. I got back one
Happy
weekend, and it
birthday.
changed completely
Yeah.
from rock
Oh,
to
you
pop.
don't want to know what happened that whole weekend
Dude.
morning. It was on April Fool's Day, and it was the worst. They played Adele.
But it wasn't a joke. But it wasn't,
It wasn't a joke. It wasn't a joke. I thought it was going to be a joke, but it wasn't. At 12 a.m., they switched off from Adele to actual pop music. But they played Adele songs occasionally. And then after a certain deal, which Oh, let me think here. Like, I was thinking, oh, it's a full day joke. At 12 a.m., they're gonna switch. 12 a.m., Pat came and went, and they were still pop. It was a depressing day.
It is. I was so mad. Like, now I can only listen to 95.5.
I don't listen to 95.
I do, because there's the only, like, occasionally you get a rock song in
What's
there.
that
It's like,
called?
alright, this is
Classic rock song.
I like classic rock.
I like classic rock too, but the fact is that classic rock song is slim compared to all the 60s, 50s, 40s occasionally.
I like those too, but
It really
I have a solution to solve all your guys'
we
problems.
should start our own radio station.
Guys, we should start our own
Buy
band.
yourself an aux cord.
One, some vehicles don't adapt with the aux cord, and you have to buy a whole
yourself a
new stereo. Why would you want to buy a whole
Guys,
new
buy
radio?
So that way you can listen to your rock
Buy
music.
yourself a new car.
That's what I do.
Just get XM.
Okay, what if we don't have enough money to transfer over to get a new radio because
The
we're
new
already
radio's
spending
only like
on
$100
bills and all
bucks.
that other stuff?
Get a loan.
You guys, I know both of you guys have $100.
It's getting hot in here.
It's extremely hot in here.
I'm gonna take off my shirt.
Too hot.
It's $100, and you can find yourself a pretty cheap radio that can have an aux cord.
How does this
There's just
witchcraft?
no, that's the lights.
Oh, wait a minute.
It went blackout.
Lance,
It's like it hard.
You gotta.
Just leave it right there on blast.
Oh yeah.
And if you hear the wind currents in here, well, the fan
Yeah.
or anything, the wind may be going through the mic. It may go
Wait, play that
like
song
somebody's
again?
blowing
Where
on
you
it.
were?
We
Dude,
need
I
to like
can't even
cover
play
over the
this.
mic, you know. It's kind of
Yeah,
not like
It's
a
hard,
full
you gotta
cover,
be
but
like-
like something that'll.
cover it up.
Yeah.
That
Or
does-
make like a little tent for it or something.
What is like?
I don't know why it's gonna sound muffled after that.
Yeah. I mean, like just so we can like put like a thing over this.
Yeah,
So you put
this room is definitely gonna
Your
smell
index
like
right
wood.
Oh yeah.
your middle right.
Smell it older.
So you guys got anything else to talk about?
Yeah.
Well, the
Of course.
best.
On the
We
agenda?
can.
Well,
I'm pretty sure.
Winston and I could go on a magic rant
This one
Well, yeah, we could tell you all about
Okay,
the
that one.
Eldrazian connections to Cthulhu.
and Innistrad,
Yeah.
even
it's
though
hard. It took me so
I
long.
don't know if Cthulhu's an actual magic card.
No, he's not. It's just like.
Whatever. In anywho,
And you gotta like hit it. Do that.
have that
You gotta, like-
conversation. But they're,
I think the viewers would not get through that. So.
Then you gotta
Yeah.
slide your pinky off.
well,
there to
no,
make it-
they're by the. How much time we got on
Yeah.
it?
41 minutes, 42. I think.
We need like another
Holy crap, guys!
20 minutes worth.
No, we have 47 minutes.
We need another 20 minutes worth still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try for 13.
13? Alright. Oh
And I
man.
wonder if you're shaking.
Austin with another tune.
I think we can suffer for
He is a
13 more
beginning
minutes.
a guitarist.
Like, is it this one?
You can support him in any way possible. You could say
Send donations.
send donations.
Please start a Kickstarter campaign for our cause, the Winston River Experience, or Powered Strangers.
Or where our minds wander.
Which is part of the Howard Strangers.
I can never show me that song. How do you do that one?
So
Now you gotta tell me
this is
that
gonna be the podcast? We done?
Oh no. We're just gonna listen to a little bit of music. Elaborate our thoughts.
Yeah. I'm gonna be so entranced I won't be able to talk about anything. It's gonna happen. I swear.
It's alright.
I seriously think we should start our own radio station for rock.
Well, I was actually thinking about that.
How can we do that?
Well, one, you have to go for a code. You have to ask the government for a code.
Is that the
More
whole
of
song or is that like?
It's Led Zeppelin missing out and stuff.
FCA or something like that. FCC or something of those companies. And you have to ask them if what call letters are not taken.
Okay.
So you have to go with random call letters. Come up with a station that isn't vacant by either like sometimes radio stations get taken off like due to fringes,
Yeah.
which is like open skies. the radio stations,
Is
the
this
radio
one?
satellites can reach from Great Bend to here.
765.
Like, if you were to scroll through
Looks like-
channels and some random one that you don't even know was randomly
Wait.
playing, like, good music, it's probably
That
from
one?
a different
Yeah.
station,
Okay.
like, close, like, it's gonna be Colby,
765.
or, you know, these are examples.
Yeah.
But you'd have to go FCC, have enough money to fund it, buy all the equipment.
How much money?
Oh,
Five.
like, you could probably start off,
Then 03.
probably like a room for radio broadcasting and stuff like that. Maybe
Whoa.
Between, I'm going to exaggerate this. It's not full like in my head, but I'm thinking like around 10,000 to 1,000, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I'll try to get
It's
someone.
not cheap, but you can start off small and
This
then
one's,
eventually work to be
7-Eleven.
tall.
Yeah.
So,
I
you
feel
can
like this.
and then finding sponsors, because you have to get some sort of revenue. With the sponsors, you have everything you need, like the money comes in to keep you online, to pay for your bills, pay for your employees, all that stuff. So there's that. These are only things I can just remember. You have to need towers, satellites. There's a lot of stuff to a radio station,
Man.
but it'll
Try.
cost a heavy penny. It was either that. It was either between 10,000 or 30,000. I couldn't remember.
You
I
want to
remember
go
reading it up on it, but it's in between the high
Then
thousands, between
7575.
one. I don't know.
Wow.
These are only guesses.
Do you think you could hook us up? Get a little inside scoop?
Yeah.
Well, I could definitely talk to like if you wanted to have a radio station, like if anything, I could probably help you out and just like make our station over at the college a rock station, because we don't have any of those anymore. So making a rock station is gonna become more famous. That's a spot.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a brainstormer right there. I
Like,
could
we need
probably
to be
talk
serious
about
about this, though. You know, because a radio station's a big deal. Like, it's not something we can pick up and then, like, drop whenever. Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Let's see there, and then the chorus goes like.
It was like whenever your dad came in last episode.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And for all you Kid Cudi fans,
That should be pretty good.
That's a say goodbye.
Alright, everyone. Well, thanks for listening. I hope you liked the whole podcast. And this is Winston.
Kendall.
I am Lance.
lunch is taken, and this is Austin.
Along with Zean.
Patrick.
And a special thank for Tita just randomly walking in and joining in on the conversation for very little time.
Yep. And
But still,
and this is Where Our Minds Wander by the Powered Strangers. Subscribe.